Hello. I asked my grandmother why she hated her stair lift so badly. She said it drives her up the wall. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Game with Phil. This is Phil, and we are continuing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We just registered our first horse. We fought our first Hinox, the giant guys, and now we're going to take care of this shrine here, all on the way to this yellow dot right here. The regional phenomena that Pura told us about. We don't know exactly what's going to happen when we get there. We just know we have to get there and take it one hill at a time. Now, what was the name of the shrine? Blast. I like to pronounce these things. Sinakawak. Sinakawak. This is the Sinakawak shrine, of course. Duh. And we're going to go ahead and start this episode off with venturing in to the Sinakawak shrine. Sometimes these shrine names are just really fun to say, and some are hard to pronounce, but that just adds to the appeal. An uplifting device is what this one is, and I'm not remembering this immediately. Oh gosh, I remember it now. This is not going to be good. Alright, now, hot air balloons. Flames. The idea being that the flame from the candles will lift the hot air balloon up, thus making it an uplifting device. You see what I did there? Uplifting device is the name of the shrine. I mean, goodness. That is good. Alright, now, I'm going to leave this off to the side. I'm going to grab this hot air balloon over here. We're going to remove it from that candle's heat. You'll see the balloon portion of it starts to be normal again. And I'm going to stand on this platform before getting that candle, because if you put the candle on, then you have to make sure you hustle and get on the platform, and then if you don't get it, then it could just be really aggravating if you miss it. So yeah, now we're uplifting ourselves. The first time I rode an elevator was a really uplifting experience. The second time let me down. Oh my goodness. I am just... Uh-oh. Goodbye, balloon. It's been very nice to know you. Alright, so we're going to have to grab another balloon over here. We're going to want to... Let me just make sure I'm not missing something up there. Perhaps. I don't think there's any chests up there, but let's not leave any stone unturned. Let's take ourselves up to the top. And look! It's a lantern. A light. And nothing up here that I can see. So, now wait a minute. There's some scaffolding up there. Oh, I don't see anything of note. I want to say there's a treasure chest somewhere up there, but I just don't care. You don't care either. And if you do, I'm sorry. Alright, we're going to position this balloon right about here. We want it to raise up and hit that button at the top. So we're going to put it there. Then we're going to find a candle. And we're going to position it just so. That is embarrassing. It didn't have quite the gumption to get all the way up. So we'll just help it along. I could have attached that to the hot air balloon. That probably would have made the most sense, but that's too logical. Alright. Here we find ourselves in the next room. I'm just taking a peek around, and I don't see anything of note. But look, you have a smaller, what do you call those things? Crevice? Hole? Hole in the ground? You have a smaller orb, hole in the ground, and you have a larger orb, hole in the ground. Both of which are down at the very bottom. So we need to get both of those orbs up to the top in order to make this happen. So, you can do them one at a time, or you can try to do them all at the same time. We got some flamethrowers over here. We're just gonna... Whoa! Lighting my thing on fire here. Don't want to do that. Alright, there's the larger orb. We already saw the smaller one over there. So first things first, we need a platform. Right there. Good. We need a hot air balloon. Yes. Yes. We'll put that right in the center. We'll put this orb over here on this as well. We'll go ahead and attach it. See how handy Ultra Hand is? You're able to just attach everything that you need. It is cool. Now, one of the things to be very careful of, you notice how our platform is made of wood? If flame were to touch that, it would burn, and then our platform would go bye-bye. So we don't want that to happen. So we're going to attach a couple of unlit flamethrowers. Let's do one here, here, and let's do one more for good measure. Let's turn it off first. I think 3 flamethrowers will have the power to get us up to the top, but I just don't know. Alright, now, we want to position this in a strategic manner so that it's not lifting us up to the scaffolding, but past the scaffolding. So, let's grab this. Let's see. Sorry, I cannot look up while I'm doing that. I'm embarrassed. Alright, let's get it right up against the wall. That looks like it's the best place. Now, last thing. Look at this heavy orb thing we've got to somehow attach. This is going to be tricky. So what I've found to be not helpful at all is to put this on here. It's going to attach it. I'm going to stand on this side to hopefully help weigh it. Take the balance out a little bit. And you raise me up so I can stand on mountain. Sorry. That Josh Groban song certainly fits when you're riding a pedestal of any kind up to the ceiling. Now, I have to jump off. I have to grab this. Come back here. Get it over here. Make sure it's good. Now you can start shaking that. Wait a minute now. Let's get this. Let's shake that. And everything just... Wah! Goodness gracious. Flamethrowers going all over the place. Let's turn them off. Alright. Now, that was messier than I would have liked. But it still achieved our goals. So we're going to put the largest one into this one, of course. That's going to open up this gate to allow us to get this treasure chest. Perhaps. There you go. Alright. Open the gate. And we're going to open this treasure chest here. All of that work for an opal. Doesn't seem worth it. But it's fine. Alright, let's grab this one. We're going to bring this one over to the other hole in the ground here. And let that go. And that will open the gate for us to exit the shrine and collect our light of blessing. Great job, Link. Well done. Now, I probably should have mentioned this before, but you can revisit shrines if you so choose. Some of the treasure chests will not respawn. They will already show as open because you already collected what was in there. But in some cases, there will be treasure chests that we either don't have the capacity to carry an additional weapon, so we choose to leave that treasure chest there. So you can revisit shrines, go through them again. You won't be able to get another light of blessing or anything like that, but you do have the option to collect things that you may have missed. Alright. Gary! Get over here, Gary! Let's go! Alright, let's make our way this way. We're gonna follow this road. Oh, Gary. I have to console Gary constantly. He gets very worked up in these situations. Calm down, Gary! We're not even going on a full gallop. Alright, there's a tower up there. That's certainly one that we can probably hit on our way to the Phenomena by Rito Village. And if you've played Breath of the Wild, this map obviously looks very similar, if not exactly the same, as what it once did, only the tower locations may have changed, the tower appearance may have changed, the The shrine locations and appearances may have changed, but a lot of similarities. Alright, we recognize this guy. Did you lose your maracas again? Let's check. What are you crying about? Are you upset? Sir! Those trees over there, they're scary. Shalaka! Shalaka? What are you talking about? Alright, Hestu's concerned about the trees. Now, when you're fighting a tree, you need to make sure you have a weapon that can chop through wood. And none of my weapons look ideal for that. Let's maybe use this. It's our best weapon, but it should do the trick. Now, who's messing with my friend Hestu? Uh-oh. Ouch. I did not plan that correctly. Look at this. Look, he's trying to get me. You have to dodge that. Chop through him. He's done. Ouch. And if I keep on going, I'm gonna be done as well. This tree. Come on! Now we wait for him to attack. We chop, chop, and chop. Get out of here. Now you leave my buddy Hestu alone. Hey, what happened to that weapon that was just... Shalakalakala? The scary things are gone. Yes, yes they are. They don't call me Link for nothing. You see me? You see me? You see me. My name is Hestu. I'm the musician of Korak Forest up northeast. I'm known for my maracas and my dancing. Thanks for your help, Shalakakalaka. To show my appreciation, I'll do a little dance for you. That's not necessary at all. The Korak seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now, Shoko? The children of the forest must have taking them. If I even had one Korak seed, I could sing and dance and use my powers to help you. You are in luck, sir, because I have collected a few of those Korak seeds. Alright, let's get to it. Sniff. Wait a minute. You have a Korak seed? You do! You got a Korak seed from one of the forest children. If you give me one, I'll make your inventory bigger. Shalakalakanaka! So which stash do you want more slots in? Let's go with the weapon stash. Why not? Here you go. Oh, Hestu, please. This is very awkward. This is very uncomfortable. Please stop dancing. Whoa, that was cool. Alright, thank you so much, Hestu. He has added an additional square for us to add another weapon. That's cool. Now, let's do the same thing with our shields. If we're able to. Oh yeah, we are able to. Let's do the bow. Here you go. Alright, let's skip this dance. We don't need to see it twice. It's not a dance so nice we need to see it twice. Yay, we have an extra bow stash square. Oh man, he's not going to let me do my shields. He's like, 2 and then I am done. Alright, now there's logs here. I think I saw a, yep, here we go. It's a weapon. That's a chickaloo tree nut. That's not a weapon. There it is, a sturdy, thick stick. Come here, you! Look like a lizard of some kind running off. Alright. Now, we don't want to continue holding on to our strongest weapon, so we're going to use our weakest. But first, let's see what we got to fuse this to. That makes it a 14. What a funny looking weapon. Alright, our weakest looks to be this 10, so we'll use that. And I really need some health. We're going to chase this bunny rabbit. I should probably eat some food. He's leading us to the entrance of this cave, or cavern, whatever you want to call it. This is the Lindor's Brow Cave. Whoa! Was not anticipating that drop. But let's see what's down here. There's for certain a bubble frog somewhere down here. But I don't know where. We will find it. Let's collect these bright bloom seeds and this bright cap. And that. That stuff's good. Alright. Oh, there's a shrine in here. Wouldn't you know? Alright. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. check this out. We have to hurry. Look at those. Those are called Gloom Hands, and boy, are they tough to beat. I do not like messing with those guys. There are a couple of times in the game, at least once that I can think of, where you have to take those guys on. But any other time that I can avoid them, I try to. So typically the play is, you don't want to outrun them. You'll run out of stamina. They'll catch up to you and get you. But if you can find a ledge or something, some high ground, then typically they can't reach you. But usually the strategy for beating them is if you have bomb flowers, you'll want to wait till they're all clustered together. Shoot a bomb flower, that'll take them all out. You'll have to do it a few times to take them all out. But if you wait too long, then they regenerate and come back, and that is annoying. Here is the TOTK Ihaban. Anywho, there's a luminous stone. We'll grab that. And here we are at the TOTK Ihaban Shrine. Oh, one other mention about those Gloom Hands. If you do defeat them, that is great. But after you defeat them comes a boss known as Phantom Ganon. And he is also tricky to beat. He can really inflict some damage on you if you're not careful, so be very careful when you're facing one of those guys. And so this shrine is relatively easy. We just walked right up and got our Light of Blessing after collecting the treasure chest. So that's cool. Anytime you have to basically work really hard to get to a shrine, or it's a hidden shrine, a lot of times it is one of these simple shrines. They're known as Raru's Blessing. Alright, so we've gotten 2 shrines knocked out on our way so far to our tower. I think the tower is the next spot that we will stop at, but we will see what else awaits us. Now, I do not want to run into those Gloom Hands. They're probably still down here. Yep, sure enough. Now I could run over there, and I could grab some precious stones, some bright bloom seeds, etc., etc. But no, I'm gonna skip it. Because it's just not worth it. Let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, there we go. See you later, Gloom Hands. I hope I never see you later, but I will. It's inevitable. Alright. We have climbed to the top of this mountain. I'm just going to mark this shrine over here. Boom. Let's make it a diamond for shrines. Okay. Oh, you know what? We did not get the bubble frog in that cavern. So that stinks. But not worth it. We'll come back later and get it. And you can see by the icon there on my map, it shows that we found a cavern or a cave, but there is no check mark next to it, meaning we did not get the bubble frog. That's okay. Do you forgive me? I forgive me, and that's what matters. Alright, here is the tower. Now we have to figure out how to get to that tower, because it's on a rock island. But luckily there are some building materials over here that we could probably use to construct some type of bridge. Now, first let me mark this shrine over here. What? That didn't work. There we go. Diamond. Cool. Alright. Now, let's figure out how we can get up to this mountain. Hey, that's one way to do it. Check this out. See that rock falling from the sky? Do you? Do you see it? Do you see it? Let's go to it. I know what you're thinking. You're like, the tower's back that way. Why are you walking away from it? Are you crazy? The answer is yes, but I have a plan. Let's stand on top of this rock and use our rewind ability. And check this out. Bet you didn't know you could do that! Oh, you saw the trailers of the game before it even came out and realized you already knew that you could do that? Oh, well, that's cool. Alright, well, cool. So now we've made our way high enough to where we can just paraglide right on over to the tower. There's still a top on the tower, so we have to go touch our Puripad to the pedestal, which should not be a problem. This is Lindor's Brow Skyview Tower. Very cool. Let's open the gates. That reminds me of the Mario movie where Bowser says, "Open the gates!" at the very beginning. Have you seen the Mario movie? It's pretty good. You should check it out. Alright. Let's shoot ourselves up into the sky and collect another portion of our map. Whoa. That looks fun. I don't know if you remember, but the first time Link shot himself out of this tower, he was very scared and nervous, as you should be. But he looks to have gotten comfortable doing it, so it's fine. Scanning the map, scanning the map. Looky here. We have another portion of our map unlocked. This is exciting. And there's the Sky Islands. Alright, now I'm going to try to hang a left here and visit the Sky Islands over there if I can. But first, let me go down and get rid of the stamp because we do not want that. Alright, now I don't know if I'm going to have the stamina to get me all the way there. I sure hope that I do. Ugh, it's not looking real promising. Come on, Link, you can do it. You can do it, Link. You can do it. So, anytime you shoot out of a tower up high in the sky, there's likely some sort of sky island that you can get to or reach, and it's always a good idea to go ahead and try to tackle those while you're up here. And also on Sky Islands, there's usually, well, I don't want to say usually, but sometimes there are fairies, and you remember fairies from Breath of the Wild. They can revive you if you die, or you could cook them, and they'll give you a ton of extra hearts. But it's always good to have a fairy. Also, these little Sundelions, you're going to need those later. Just trust me. Collect as many as you can, and do not use them unless you absolutely have to. I'll explain later when we get there. But Sundelions are always, usually on Sky Island somewhere. So anytime you're on a Sky Island, take a quick glance around. See if you can find some Sundelions. Alright, what's this? It's a green hand in the middle of the Sky Island. What's it for? What's going on? Somebody explain yourself. It wants us to jump off that ledge. What? See the green ring? We have to jump through that green green ring, and we have to hit every green ring on the way down. Let's try it. Whoa. This is taking a lot of courage. Maybe that's why they call it Courage Island. Maybe. I don't know. Whoa. This looks like the last one. We did it! Good job, team. You did it. Hey, looky there. It's creating a walnut in the sky. Oh, that's not a walnut. That's a shrine. I'm embarrassed. I thought that was a walnut, and I was excited because I am hungry. Alright, let's skip that. We don't care. Alright. Good job, team. We successfully... Oh, look. Do you see the fairy? To get the fairy, you have to stealthily crawl towards it. Try not to talk. And if you have to talk, make sure you whisper. There's another fairy across the way. Let's see if we can get it. Like I said, always good to have some extra fairies on hand. Now this fairy is lingering a little too high in the air, so I'm just gonna wait patiently for him to come on down. Come on down, fairy. Fairy! What are you doing? Why are you so high in the air? Come down. There you are. There you are. I got you now. Do I got you now? No, I don't. What's going on? There we go. We got him. Alright, let's take a look. Make sure there's no other fairies, because sometimes there are 3. I don't see any. Do you see any? Oh, I do see one. Let's go grab him. Alright, come on. Speed it up, Link. We don't have time for this. Alright, now we can get into our stealth crouch and walk over here. That looks like some kind of a firefly. I don't care about him as much. There's a fairy. Alright, cool. We got 3 fairies on this Sky Island, and like I said, on a lot of Sky Islands, there are fairies abundantly. Here's a Sundelion. We want that. Let's take a peek around this little bend here. See if there's anything else of note that we might want. A Stambulb? Cool. What's this? Another Stambulb. Cool. And a third. Alright. This is a dispenser. You saw those earlier. They will give you Zonai devices if you so choose. I'm not too worried about it right now. The cool thing is when you do walk past one of those, it creates this little like icon on your map. So that's exciting. So you know where they are, and if you want to come back and visit them, you can. You'll collect Zonai devices through just the course of your game. But if you ever need to get some extras for whatever reason, you go to one of those dispensers and get them. Alright. I again missed the name of that shrine. I am so embarrassed. 2 times in a row. It's like, what, have you never played Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom before? Let's look. It's called the Tanhai Shrine. Tanhai? Let's go with Tanhai. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Now, since we had to jump off Courage Island to get to this shrine, and then it just kind of presented itself as a walnut in the sky, and now it's a shrine, I bet it's one of those Raru's Blessing shrines again, so it should be pretty simple. Boy, am I wrong. It is not a blessing. It says Combat Training Archery. We have to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. That's going to be tricky. And this guy looks very similar to the robot guy thing that taught us how to do side hops and backflips and parries and charge attacks. So I bet it's going to be something very similar to that, only with bow and arrow. So it wants us to draw our bow in midair to heighten your senses. Okay, we can do that. Okay. 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 So, first, let's grab all this stuff. Look, he's shooting at me already. Like, calm down, buddy. Alright. We'll paraglide up here, and then we will shoot. Well done. I know. I've been practicing since I was 4 years old. No, I haven't. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Take aim and defeat the enemies. Can we take out 3 of them in one shot? One go? Yes, we can. Let's try it. This guy first, since he's already aiming a bow at me. This guy second. And this guy third. Why don't you give me a challenge next time? Am I right? I'm just kidding. That was tough. Please don't make it more of a challenge. That would be difficult. Alright. Now, these fellas drop some things. That's weaker than our weakest weapon, since we're holding our weakest weapon. This is the exact same as our weakest bow. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Oh, you know what? I did not realize that I had extra square stashes. What are they called? Bow stashes? Weapon stashes? Cool. So now we have a new weakest weapon. Let's see if we can fuse it with something. A Hinox toenail. Gross. It's now a 13. Sweet. Okay. We have mastered the art of archery. Now we can finish up this shrine and get our light of blessing. Whoa, that's an 11. We definitely want that. So let's get rid of... Boy, let's see. Which number do I want to get rid of? Oh, they're all the same? Okay. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Good job. Let's finish up the shrine. Collect our light of blessing. What is this, like 5? Is this 5 light of blessings that we have on hand now? 4? 6? We have 5. So, we can get one more heart container or some additional stamina. Whatever one we choose to do. Monster tips. Ever means these tree mimicking... Okay, I guess I didn't need that particular tip. Whatever. Alright, let's get our bearings. We want to make our way over to this phenomena. Okay, so there is a shrine over here. Should we hit it? Should we do it? Should we? Nah, we'll just wait. We're going to want to follow this pathway and come up this way. So let's do that. If we went to this shrine, I think that would take us out of our way. I'm not totally sure there's bridges or places to get over that big ravine. So we will save that later. And a lot of times, if you mark out these shrine locations, you can go to the nearest tower, jump up into the air, and then float right over to them. So that's probably what we'll do. Let's make sure we're pointing. We can see the bridge down there. Is that another shrine? It is. Let's mark it. See if we can see any other shrines while we're up here on this great sky island. Alright, I don't see any. You're probably going to see some in my video later and say, you missed a shrine there, buddy. And I'm going to say, oh, no. Alright. Now, there are clothing items in this game that will help you glide and maneuver in the air a little bit better, so you can glide further, faster. We don't have those clothes yet, so that's just a cool story for now. But we will get those clothes, I promise you this. This is my commitment to you. We will get those clothes. Alright, here's a Korak seed. Let's go ahead and do this. We just have to complete that circle on the left with this rock. And we'll drop it right here. Cool. Wasn't perfect, but it worked. We got ourselves a Korak seed. That's exciting. And so if you haven't already picked up on this, the Korak seeds are used for Mr. Hestu, that guy with the maracas that did that awkward dance for us. Those are the only thing that those Korak seeds are good for, at least that I know of. This is the maraca. I did not have a chance to properly sound that out. Let's try it when we get inside. But yeah, Korak seeds are always good to get them, gather them, you know, so you can add to your quantity of weapons, bows, and shields. Alright, this is Makarukis Shrine, combat training. Another combat training, like, I don't want to sound arrogant here, but this is getting ridiculous. We don't need to train anymore. We just need to do. Alright, so this one also involves bow and arrow. So we'll have to prove to him that we can do whatever he's asking us to do. We'll see what he's going to do. See what he's going to ask. Steady your aim and fire at the enemy's head. Okay, I think I can handle that. I believe. Let's try it. Yes, yes. Alright, buddy. Well done. Good job. Oh, there's 3 of them. Do not fear the approaching enemies. Fire true and strike their heads. Okay. Uh-oh. Whoa, he was about ready to hit me with that weapon of his, so thankfully I got him before he was able to. Whew. That made me nervous, but we did it. We've proven our mastery yet again. Way to go. Alright, now, before we forget, let's go ahead and grab these extra bows, or these extra arrows at least. I don't think we can carry any more bows. And let's just ascend to the top of this to see if there's anything good up here. No, nothing good. Alright, let's make our way to the end of this shrine and complete it and gather yet another light of blessing. What is this? A strong construct bow. That's an 11. We definitely want that. Let's get rid of this one since it's damaged and it's getting ready to go. You can tell that because it's flashing red. But we don't want to equip that. Let's equip a 5 and make our way to the end. Nice. And that is another light of blessing. That's 6 now that we have available. We can almost get 2 more heart containers or stamina, whatever we prefer. But we're going to keep making our way to that phenomena and see if we can find some additional shrines along the way and maybe get to the phenomena itself and see what all that talk is about. See what all the trouble is about. Alright, there's the bridge that we have to cross. There's a shrine down here, so we'll want to go ahead and grab that. But what is this? This is a flower. Let's touch it. Let's touch this one. Uh-oh. Is it down there? Uh-oh. So, those flowers should pop up elsewhere so that we can get them and ultimately lead us to a Korak seed, but I'm lost. I'm lost for where it went. Alright, let's try this one more time. Snap. Take 2. Alright, let's check it out. Where's it at? Alright, now, help me look out for where this flower went so we can see together. One here. One here. Ah, there it is. On top of the stable. Uh-oh. Oh, down the stable. And the white one indicates you've reached the end of that path and collect your Korak seed. Whew! Thankfully we were able to do that. I was getting very nervous that you guys were going to lose trust in me. Oh well. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention at stables, there's always this guy, Beetle, our friend Beetle. Anytime I see this fellow, I will sell what I have that I don't want, and I will buy all of the arrows that he has. Now, I try not to sell any of the fusible items, right? Like these horns and fangs and toenails and such. But any precious stones, I'll get rid of those. And anything else that I think I might not need, I will try to get rid of. For the sake of this video, I will not make you watch all of these transactions. Because you're probably like, cool, you sold an item. Let's not watch it 16 times. So, boom. And now, I will buy, like I said, all of the arrows that he has. He normally has single arrows for sale, which is 20 total. And then he has these bundles. He only has one bundle of 5. So that's cool. We got 25 additional arrows. You can never have enough arrows. So anytime you see this guy, he's always at stables. Make sure you stop by and say hello. The other thing we do at stables is we can cook food. And again, I will not make you watch this. So, boom. And we're back. Look at all the meals that I have made. As you can see, some of them give you hearts alone. Some of them give you cold resistance, shock resistance, heat resistance, Some of them increase your defense for a certain amount of time. Some of them increase your speed for a certain amount of time. So, depending on what you cook, some of them add extra stamina to your wheel. So that can come in handy when you're climbing a mountain and you need some more stamina. But yeah, as you can see, you can cook anything, any ingredients that you want. When you click on this item, you can look at the recipe so you can be reminded of what you have cooked with that particular recipe and what it included. So if you want to recreate one of your amazing dishes, then you just go to your recipes and check that out. But enough of that. Let's continue on our journey. Alright. Where are we going? We need to cross this bridge. Wonder if Gary's around. Gary! Gary! Oh well. This would be a good time to check out what kind of horses we already have registered from our previous game and see if we can take one of those guys out. Oh, it looks like you've got some points saved up. Get your reward. I'll get my reward, but I need to take a horse first. We have Gavro Reach. What in the world is that? Never heard of that guy. Caesar and Gary. Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting, but cool. Let's take Caesar. Gary, you stable up, get you some oats. You did a great job. Alright, Caesar, let's go. Oh, Caesar. There we go. Let's try this again. Alright, let's cross this bridge and make our way further along to the regional phenomena that this is the Tabantha Great Bridge, not to be confused with the Tabantha Not So Great Bridge, which, if I'm looking at this bridge with an objective eye, I can probably say this is not a great bridge. There's a lot of holes in it, and I'm not certain I feel comfortable being on it. Alright, let's stop for a second. I feel... Nope, we're good. Let's keep going. I was gonna say, I feel like there's something around here that I needed to pay attention to or keep my eyes on. Look at our friend here. In the rain. He just shows no quit. Let's help him out. Alright, so, Ultra Hand. This. And then we'll just move this around this way. We'll push it up against that there. That looks like it should hold. And let's just see. Try letting go, my friend. It's working. He's standing. Good job. Let's see what he gives us. Anytime now. A red rupee. Good. Can always use money. There's another meal. Good. And another sleepover ticket. Cool. Lots of cool gifts for helping out that man. And you shouldn't do things to help people out. You shouldn't expect a reward. But anytime you get one, it does feel good. Alright, here's another shrine. Let's go ahead and mark it with a diamond so we know later that we need to visit that. Alright, Caesar. Come. Come hither. Whoa, that was a cool little mount that you just did there, Link. Sorry, I saw some fruit. Nope, spicy peppers. And I know what you're thinking, I missed a bush of spicy peppers, and that's fine. We don't have to gather all of them. Here's some more. And some more. I wish you could grab those things while you were on the horse, so that would be a little bit more ideal. But let's just continue following this road until we find something. Look at these guys. Look at them making themselves comfortable in the Kingdom of Hyrule. You guys are the bad guys, and you're not welcome here. Let's see if I can take this guy out. I've got to aim over his head a little bit to account for gravity. Hey, fellas. Didn't even have to flurry rush those guys. They were not ready for me. Alright, since one of our sticks broke, we got ourselves a new weapon. It's a long stick. Let's put it down and fuse it to our new long stick. And now that is a 9, making that our weakest weapon, so we'll just hang on to that. Alright. Anything else of note over here? Some arrows. Cool, that's it. Caesar! Come! Come, Caesar! Come on! See if I can race him. Oh, he's too fast. Okay. Let's stay on this road. It looks like it's taking a bend up here. Oh, look at this guy. He looks like he wants some trouble. Sorry about that. I mean, I do feel bad doing that to you, sir, but you are kind of taking over our homeland here. So we have to defend ourselves. Alright, let's follow this road. Let's make sure we're on the right track. Yes, we are. Good. Let's calm Caesar down. He's probably antsy because of all the fighting we've been doing. We need to reassure him that he is a faithful steed. And, you know, you can climb over these mountains and potentially save yourself some time, some shortcuts even. But with all the climbing and not having a ton of stamina, I think it's probably best and safest to just stay to the road. Also, there's a lot of things on the road, like shrines and bad guys and camps and things like that you'll find if you stay on the road. So you don't have to stay on the road. I'm just making suggestions. That is my personal preference. I'm going to stay on the road so that way I can try to get as much of the stuff that I meant to get as possible. Alright, Caesar. Let's go. And here we are again. Another sign. How did he get from there to here so quickly? Boy, he is efficient. I do not want to fuse lumber. I want to ultra hand lumber. Let's use this one this time. This sign looks a little different, doesn't it? It's long instead of... Well, it's vertical instead of horizontal. I don't think that's going to work. We need to push this a little bit closer till it's right up against it. Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's pull it in. Why is he just there? Oh, I see what's happening. Here's what we need to do. Alright, that should hold it. Now let's see. Try letting go, sir. Perfect. He's excited. He's always so excited when we help him. Isn't that crazy? Oh, he's just such a thankful person. I love it. And he has lots of rupees on him. He always gives me 20 of them. And for some reason, he has a lot of veggie rice balls with him as well. Okay, let's go. Caesar, come! See if I can get across this bridge before Caesar gets to me. Caesar! He's not even moving. What are you doing? Caesar, come! Caesar, what are you doing? You know I don't like it when you play these games. Where is he? Come! Oh, he's scared of that wolf. You leave Caesar alone. Oh, sorry, Caesar. Forgot to jump on you. Alright, let's go. Now, those wolves, they a lot of times travel in packs, and they will attack you. But if you take one of them out, typically they all run away. They're like, whoa, I do not want to deal with that guy. He looks tough. Caesar refuses to run any faster on this bridge. He's like, nope, it's too narrow. I'm not doing it. I don't blame you. Alright. Uh-oh. I see some bad guys in here. Let's take them out. Why not? Caesar. Oh, Caesar. Caesar's putting in the work. Sorry, I was so distracted by Caesar's courage that I forgot this guy was jumping at me. Hey, there's a Lysolphus horn, and it's an 8 fuse attack power. Look at this guy. He's so upset. Sit down, sir. We are trying to pass. We are trying to pass this chasm. A rock boomerang. Don't need it. What's this? An arrow. Cool. Oh. Shouldn't have mounted you yet, Caesar, because there is another guy up here. Let's see if we can shoot him from horseback. Caesar! I tell you what, you are the MVP. You are taking people out left and right. Great job, Caesar. Great, great job. Alright, let's go. Ouch! I just ran you into a brick wall. I apologize. Follow me! Caesar's chasing me. Oh, there's another stable. Cool. And another tower. Stop running, Caesar. I need to mark this tower. And as with all our other towers, we're going to use this stamp here. Good. And let's go ahead and head on over to this stable. I feel like there should be a shrine. There's typically a shrine near the stables. I just don't see one here, unless it's up there on that mountain top. I don't see one on that side either. Oh well. Let's check in at the stable. Uh-oh. What's happening? It's a blood moon. Let's skip it. Blood moon just means that all the bad guys that you have killed up to this point are going to come right on back to life and waste all the work that you've done. And, you know, it doesn't feel great. It feels like you've wasted your time. But that's okay. Alright, this is not a stable. This is the Lucky Clover Gazette. Let's talk to this fella. Pen! Shh! Tracy, our editor here, is getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You're here about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me too. I'm next in charge. I gotta say, you did a good job finding us out here. Some go right on by. It's pretty unusual for a newspaper to be run out of a stable. Tracy cheated the previous owner out of this place. But you see things like they are, don't you? Hey, want to be a reporter? Shine light on the truth? Expose the evils in our world? I could put a word in with Tracy for you. Hey, quiet! Don't you listen, Pen. I told you I was busy, but you keep on bothering me. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair, mutual, beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people that I cheated him out of it? Sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job. I wanted you to know. New applicant? Hang on. You look like... Hey, sorry, Pen, but could you give me and this guy a second here? Now she wants privacy. Alright, how about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell. So, don't worry. I know everyone involved with this story. Pura asked us to help digging into what happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? He told her everything in that 1 second span of time? That seems unbelievable. Interesting. So that's why she asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is, we're getting tips from all over Hyrule. So many, in fact, that it's been hard to keep up. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places. I was about to assign Penn to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Penn who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though that'd be nice. Wait a second. I'm going to get you a little incentive from the back. Here we go. Ta-da! A set of froggy armor. Now, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces, so no slipping. Cool. We won't slip when we try to climb rock walls or whatever whenever it's raining, so that's exciting. A pretty good deal right there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. You can come back in, Penn. Starting now, this guy's your partner. Well, if our editor here says you're in, then it looks like I had sized you up about right. Tracy knows how to pick 'em. Alright, you two. Here's what you need to do. Visit every stable for leads. Penn, you'll head this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring in details. And details are what we need. Now get me some news. I don't really want to be a reporter, but I do want that froggy armor. Oh, I don't get it right away. I have to wait until I'm done with your mission. That's annoying. Okay. Penn! I'm glad to work with you, sir, but I cannot be distracted. I must get to Rito Village. I do not want this pot lid. Did I pick that up? Gross. Don't want that. Alright. Now, as you can see, the bridge is broken. We can't get over there. There's one way to get over there, and that's by picking up a pine cone. What we're going to do is throw the pine cone into the fire, and that will create an updraft, and that will allow us to get over to the other side of the bridge unharmed. Rito Village, here we are. I'm stopping right here before I cross this bridge to let you know that today's video has concluded. But don't worry, we will be back, and on the next video we will see what that phenomena is all about. Please make sure you like and subscribe and comment below, and I will see you next time. Thank you.